Hi everybody, it's Dizzy and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It is a very bright sunny day here in Washington State. So hopefully you guys can see and it's not all blown out. I wanted to do a brush out today. I actually set my hair. I even slept with these things in my head, which wasn't bad. Wasn't as comfortable as not sleeping with them in my head. To be honest. Okay, so what I did was I parted my hair pretty deep on this side and sectioned in front of my ears. And I'm using a combination of these pillow rollers as well as some foam rollers that I took the plastic bit off of and then just cut pipe cleaners and use those instead. And I find those more comfortable to sleep on than the plastic kind. So I did something else a little different. I sectioned off the hair from the part to the ear, and then I did, you can see it right there, there's angles to all the sectioning. So I sectioned everything diagonally, and I'm hoping that will help it to blend together a little bit better as I'm, brushing it out. In the back, I did the same thing with the diagonals, and because I used these tiny sponge rollers, I actually was able to roll all the way to the bottom of my very short hair. So I used the sponge rollers that were the absolute smallest size I could find. This was on second day hair. I did use my Jane Carter Solutions curl cream on my hair, but really nothing else. And everything was rolled under. And it looks like things took pretty well. So it's September, and it is my birthday's the 7th, so it's in a few days. I'll be 40 years old. This weekend I actually had like kind of a birthday party with friends. We had some vegan cupcakes and we played Elder Signs, and we played Pandemic Cthulhu. So we had like a very H.P. Lovecraft sort of birthday experience. I personally think of September as fall, but Washington is not agreeing with me because it's like 80-something degrees today. All right, I've got everything out. Oh, there's one left. There's always like one left. Okay. I'm going to take my Denman styling brush and just go through things. All right, so now that I've brushed through one time really well, I'm going to take the Giovanni Too Chic Blackberry and Coconut Oil Hair Oil Serum. I've been using this instead of pomade, so I just get literally like the least amount I possibly can, if I can get the thing open, on my finger. That's like too much. I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off. There you go. That's about how much I use. And I just get this all over my hand. And this just helps to smooth flyaways and frizziness, but it's not as heavy as a pomade for me because I do have a finer texture of hair. And I don't want the stickiness that a pomade has. I only use pomade now if I'm doing like a very sculptured style, like a victory roll type thing or a front roll type situation. Not that my hair is long enough for a victory roll at this time, but I can sort of do front rolls now, and I will use pomade for that. This really did take well. I don't really feel like I need to do a lot to it. I'm just gonna mold some curls. There we go. And I don't want this to be like super perfected. I kind of just want it to be a little casual. I like that little wave. My hair likes to do that little wave anyway. And remember, it's always better to do what your hair wants to do than it is to like try to force it to bend to your will. I think I want just a little bit of height over here, so I'm taking my teasing brush, it's got some boar bristles, and I'm just very slightly back combing right underneath there, and then I'm going to do a tiny bit of that in my bangs, but not much, just underneath. What I love about the boar bristle brush is it just adds a little bit of smoothness and refines things. And I think I got this at Sally's, so it was very, very inexpensive. And it's not like 100% boar, it's like a boar synthetic mix, but that works pretty well on my hair. This is actually holding so well, I don't even think I'm gonna spray it. I've got the light hold hairspray here with me, but I'm probably just gonna skip it. And with my natural wavy hair and with it being really humid, it's just going to curl up on me whether I spray it or not. So yeah. There we go. Nice wave with some height. Let's look at the back, because the back's always precarious. Oh wow. The back's sitting pretty nicely. If I would have thought this set out a little bit better, I could get that nice flat crown, but that's okay with me. If you've got any flyaways, you can get more of that little serum, which is what I'm going to do. Take the tiniest bit of that, get it in my hands, and I just use it to flatten things down a little. There we go. So this is the part where I keep fussing with it. Do I want it to be a little bit more brushed out in the front? Maybe. Yeah, that works. Okay, so here's the front. This is this side. It's the back, which hopefully still looks okay. And the other side. So it's a very, very, very simple trick, but I do feel like taking the sections on an angle, on diagonal, actually did make it easier to avoid like roller marks. And of course, because the whole roller is soft, there's no plastic bits, it's easier as well to avoid roller marks. So that is just a good little trick. Yeah, getting like a pack of cheap foam rollers and then getting like, I got my, help me remember, pipe cleaners on Amazon, and there was like 100 something of them for like 10 bucks or something. I don't even know, it was really cheap. So these are a really good option, especially if you're gonna sleep in your rollers. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.